Hello, everyone. I am filming this episode. I'm filming this video very last minute on a Friday because I want to get this out to you on Monday, just in case this stuff is still available. I feel like it's going to be because, yeah, anyway, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the Mango and Victoria Beckham collab. I thought this stuff was going to sell out instantly when I saw the announcement and when I got the email saying that it had dropped. I actually, for some weird reason, thought as well that they were only going to release it in stores because that's kind of what all the marketing emails were saying. And then they were like, boom, it's online. And so I went and I took a look and I was surprised that everything was available. So I picked up two suits that I want to walk through with you guys, give you my honest feedback, my honest thoughts. And because if you're new to my channel, I love a suit. I love a suit so much, not to go off on a huge segue, but suits I just think are so incredibly versatile, assuming that you actually love the blazer and the trousers separately or the shorts or whatever kind of suit that it is. If you love both pieces, you just get that much more wear out of having them. Obviously, they look incredible wearing them together. And I feel like when you don't know what to wear, or when I don't know what to wear, I'm like, oh, I'll just wear a suit. And that's kind of what I go for. And I always look put together and professional and chic no matter what it is, because I also feel like with suits, it's pretty easy to dress them down by adding like tennis shoes or sandals or obviously, yeah, depending on the type of suit, but the kinds of suits that I go for are not like businessy, suity. They're very like fashion suits. So anyway, also when I think Victoria Beckham, I think suits. I know she does a lot with dresses and stuff, but to me, her really iconic look is that bell-bottom suit where it's just like that gorgeous trouser. So for me to be able to get a piece of that at a slightly lower price point. Now, one thing I will say up front is I kind of think the reason this collection isn't flying off the shelves is because it is very expensive. This is pretty high price point. Granted, I don't even know what a Victoria Beckham suit costs. I'm sure it's in the thousands, but these suits were well over $500. The blazers were around $390, the trousers were around $200. So this isn't like a fast fashion buy on a whim kind of thing. You definitely need to really love these to want to keep them and wear them regularly. So yeah, don't worry, I will jump into everything, but yeah, that was just one thing that definitely hit me in the face immediately when I was looking at them and I was putting them in my basket. I was like, whoa, that's a lot of money. So yeah, definitely not your kind of typical fast fashion collab where the price points are consistent with what the brand usually puts out. So what did I get? So I got two suits. One of them is a very traditional black suit, again with that really iconic Victoria Beckham look, in my opinion, with kind of the 60s flared trouser and then like the power shoulder. There's so many images of her wearing something like this on the web. So this was like a no-brainer for me. And they actually came out with the black suit in, I believe, a cream as well. And then this one that I'm wearing right now, which I will talk about this one first. This is more of like a modern summer suit and it has no lapels. It's super sleek. That's why I say modern, because it's very sculptural in that way. And yes, let me just jump right into it. First of all, let me show you the branding because I think that's done really well. You can see the beautiful Victoria Beckham and Mango branding. You can also see it all on the tags. So that aspect of the collab was really great. The suits were like packed up really, really beautifully. Definitely more attention to detail in terms of their packaging than most things when you order them from Mango. And this suit right out of the box, I noticed it was a slightly different color than I thought when I saw it online. So it looked like a very cream suit when I saw it online. And I would say in person, it's actually almost more of like a peachy tan neutral. And it's some kind of linen fabric. Let's take a look at what it is exactly. 72% viscose, 28% linen. So it is partially linen. The blazer is fully lined as you would expect it to be for this kind of price point. Again, this blazer was $390. There is a little bit of a shoulder pad in it, but not as much as the black blazer, which I'll show you in a little bit. And there's a little bit of like a flare. I'm not going to break open the little tie that's closing it together, but there's kind of a what you call a kick pleat. I don't know what it's called on a blazer, but the kick pleat in the back, and then a little open flare on the arms. So the thing that I immediately love about this suit right out of the gate is that it's so clearly a summer suit. It's a really casual looking suit, but in a very, again, modern sculptural way. Like in my fantasy world, I can see myself wearing this around the Mock Foundation in the south of France, admiring all the beautiful sculptures and modern art, like that, those kind of vibes. A little bit Jacquemusy, to be honest, is kind of what this is giving to me. I also love this very sweet detailing. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it, but it's got little stitching around the whole collar, which I think is a really sweet detail that you don't see a lot in more fast fashion type things. And then I got it in a size extra small. So I would definitely say that this particular blazer is more on the oversized, but I do generally get extra smalls. And yeah, I think this was the appropriate size. I don't think they actually have anything smaller. So if you're truly petite, I'm 5'7". I wouldn't say that I'm really petite. I have quite a long torso. You might need to get it altered. It might be a little bit too big for you. So do just want to kind of call that out. And then they have the matching trousers, which I have here. And I will say I was very afraid with the trousers because I ordered a size 2 in both suits for the pants, and I usually get a size 2 in Mango, sometimes a size 4, and I was really on the fence and I didn't know what was going to work and if they were going to be too small. But yeah, these are a size 2, 34, and in this tan linen, I actually think these pants were perfect. They're the perfect size. I actually have a little bit of room, which was surprising. So they definitely have more of a relaxed, kind of oversized feel. And you can see the branding again on the inside, which I think is really beautiful, the Victoria Beckham and Mango. These are not lined. I was gonna say these are also lined. So like, why not line the pants? Maybe because you want them to be lightweight and airy, but they're a little bit see-through in the sense that I'm wearing very, very tan underwear from Uniqlo No Show, and I felt like you could still see it a little bit through the pants. So I don't love that, especially considering they were $200. I feel like they kind of skimped on the cost there a little bit, but the general finishings are pretty nice on these pants and with the hardware. And like this also has little stitches, for example, and all the belt loops, which I think is like a really cute little touch. So they do feel higher quality than the average sort of Mango pants, but they're also more expensive. Now, the length of this pant, which again, I'm always for a longer pant than it needs to be because it's easier to take things up rather than them be too short. So I'm here for that. But if I'm being picky about something, I would say they were a little bit long. I styled them with my Margot heels, which are about 2 inches tall. I would say with like a 4-inch heel that the pants would fit perfectly. So I'll either need to get them taken up or just always wear a little taller heel with them. But I was hoping I could just wear my Margot shorter heel that's a little more comfortable with them. Certainly not wearing flats. These are very, very long trousers. I could play around with, again, how much I'd want to take them up. But in general, the trousers are super comfortable, very airy. I'm assuming they have the same fabric makeup as the blazer. Let's take a look. Yeah, 72% viscose, 28% linen. And it's actually kind of nice that there's a little bit of a mix and that it's not 100% linen. I obviously haven't really worn these out and about, but I would hope that that would give the pants a little bit more shape so that they don't wrinkle as much as traditional linen and you still get that beautiful kind of chic look that you would want out of a suit. This is such a great option. It's definitely not like can't really be like a wedding suit. I mean, it could be a wedding suit, but it's not white or cream like it looks like on the website. Again, it's definitely more of like a natural kind of looking fabric, which I don't mind. I like, again, I think it'll look great with just a little white t-shirt or a tank top, or again, pairing it with just a little black t-shirt. This is a little black t-shirt from COS. And I also wanted to play around with styling the pieces kind of separately, because that's my thing with suits, is I really want to make sure that I like both pieces individually and that I'm not just torn or drawn to the idea of the suit and I kind of overlook maybe little things I don't like about each individual piece. I will say I'm drawn more to the blazer than the trousers on their own. The trousers are just basic linen trousers. There's nothing that like overly interesting about them. I don't know, for lack of a better way to say it. Like, they're very nice, but they're not like, I wouldn't be so excited to wear them. Versus this blazer, I styled it with some little black shorts from Zara a while ago. If I can find them in this heap of, yeah, I have these very cute little tailored black shorts from Zara that I got couple, maybe last year or the year before, in a size extra small. And these are nice because they're tailored, so they don't look strange with a blazer. It's not like I'm wearing like denim cutoffs in a blazer. So this looks put together. It looks like it's cohesive. It looks like it's a suit. And then I just kept those little Margot heels on with it. And I love the contrast where you can really see the beautiful shape of the blazer against the black. So this is definitely an outfit that I would wear in the warmer months, or if I was traveling, I could see myself wearing the whole suit for one occasion and then breaking it up with the shorts for like a separate event if I'm low on suitcase space. And so yeah, that like kind of passed the test for me. And then I also just wanted to try it on with some good old denim and see how that looks, you know, that I can throw on with, I just kept the same heels on, but wearing these with ballet flats or sandals. These are some of my favorite jeans of all time. Levi's, I don't know if they make them anymore. If they do, I'll leave them linked below, but they're their Japanese denim line. They're just like a really nice dark wash denim. And again, that darker look, I think, is a great contrast to this gorgeous kind of light color of the blazer. So definitely considering keeping this one. I'm going to think about it again because it's such a large purchase. It's not that I don't take my smaller purchases seriously, but I really don't need any other suits. I mean, I certainly have occasions that I can wear these to, but I have so many other suits that I really need to think if I think this makes sense for my wardrobe. I will say I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe. I have linen suits, but this particular one is, yeah, unique, architectural, very interesting from a design perspective compared to some of the more classic. I have like a double-breasted Uniqlo kind of matching, I wouldn't even call it a suit, honestly. It's so casual. Uniqlo set that I just wouldn't, I would compare the two. These are on a different Victoria Beckham suit is way more up there. So let's look at the second suit while my leg falls asleep. So this next suit is one that I actually was probably the most excited about, just because again, it's that iconic look. And crazily enough, I don't have a black suit. I find black suits to be so like harsh and businessy looking that you have to be really careful. Same with navy suits, unless they have a really relaxed kind of look and feel to them. I just think they're a little bit tricky to pull off. So when I saw this blazer, I was like, yes, please. First of all, I want to talk about the detailing on the back, which I'm not going to shove on the camera. I'm going to try to show it in the cutaways with the light on it, but I love that it has this gorgeous little piece in the back that kind of just drapes very like elegantly, and you can use it to actually give the blazer a little more of that hourglassy shape. The blazer has much more intense shoulder pads than the previous natural linen jacket. This is definitely like, I mean business. I like the look personally because I don't really have broad shoulders in my opinion, so I think it looks cool. But if you did have broader shoulders, just something to be, if you're self-conscious about them, this might not be the blazer for you. I also got this one in a size extra small, which again, I think was the perfect size for me. It still got that little bit of like an oversized feel, but it's not tight or small in any way, shape, or form. What's interesting is this fabric is, it's very strange. Is the other one like that? No, it's not. So this one's a little weird in that it's only half lined. So what I mean by that is the front part of it is lined and then the back is completely unlined. In fact, you just see this really weird fold over of the seam, which is very cheap looking in my opinion. That's actually kind of annoying. I think they just like super cut costs there. I don't even know if I can show you this. I mean, that's not a $390 blazer quality in my opinion. And it's see-through. Like it's so, I don't know if you can you see me through that? But it is a little see-through, which maybe that's the purpose, is that it's supposed to be airy and like feel nice, but huh? Like, again, this is a really expensive blazer. I am kind of shocked by that, to be honest. I love the draping of it. I also love that the buttons are hidden. So I don't know if that's something that you noticed, but when I was going to close the jacket, you don't close it like with the buttons on the outside. There's like little button hooks on the inside so that the jacket's closed. But again, kind of similar to, not that there were buttons on the other jacket, but there's just that really sleek line throughout it. And you get that on this one, even though there definitely are buttons like you would have with a double-breasted jacket. Let's see what kind of fabric this one is. This one is 55% polyester, 45% virgin wool. I don't love that, I'm not gonna lie. I loved trying this blazer on, to be honest. I think this blazer looks so cool, and then the closer I look at it, the more disappointed I get, to be honest. With just these little kind of areas where they're cutting corners. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know about that. That's very upsetting. Well, I tried styling this one just like the other suit with both those dark Levi's jeans, and I think that's a super cool look. This blazer obviously is very styled and sharp, and so pairing it with something casual like jeans, except for I like it with these jeans because they are dark wash, so I think that really balances out with the black nicely. It's not like too casual or like too much of a contrast. I also think this blazer would be so cute with my new Maison Margiela gray jeans as well, so that kind of denim would be really lovely, and I'll definitely play around with that look after I get done filming this video. And yes, I also paired it with the black little shorts, which frankly, like you could kind of get away. I mean, obviously the fabrics close up look a little different, but this in itself could be my own creation, my own little suit if I wanted a more casual kind of suit piece. So I liked that combination together, again, just like I did with the tan suit. There's not much contrast, obviously, because I'm wearing head to toe black, but I love this kind of look for events where you're walking into something and you don't know like how formal is it going to be. You don't want to be overdressed, but you also don't want to be underdressed. I think just going for like plain black pieces is like you're never going to lose. You're never going to go wrong. So I was very into that. And then now let's talk about the suit as a whole. Let's talk about the trousers, because the trousers were the biggest disappointment of this entire thing. And frankly, probably should have been a giant red flag around some of these quality issues that I've been seeing. So the trousers, very similarly to the other trousers, they are the same fabric as the suit, kind of, except for I think these pants are lined. Yeah, these pants are fully lined, which is nice, and I frankly would have expected that from the other ones, but they're not. So yeah, God, the inconsistencies are really killing me. The biggest red flag here, though, is that I also ordered a size 2 in these trousers, and they are way too tight. They are too tight. I 100% need a size 4. So I just don't understand how the other trousers fit so perfectly. In fact, I even had a little room, and yet when I ordered these, the 2 is too small. They're too small in the thigh area. They kind of pinch a little bit. And that just makes me so sad because aesthetically, I love the look of these trousers. I don't have anything that's got that really 60s bell bottom with the little cuff on the bottom. I just think they're so Victoria Beckham, like so chic, like nods to vintage, but not looking like I'm trying to be 60s. I just love them. And it made me so, so sad that they don't fit, that they're too small. So I think I'm going to try the size 4, but overall, as you can see, I'm just a little upset because, again, these are a lot of money. And so I really need to have a good long think about, do I even want this? Do I need this? Am I okay with some of the quality issues presented with them? Because when you look at this, and I'm very interested to go back and actually look at the footage, and because I feel really good when I'm wearing it. It's just I want to see, do I look as good as I feel? And yeah, is it worth it to look good, but then know that the garment isn't made as well as I would like it to be? So yeah, sorry. I feel like I'm ending this on a really negative note and I don't want to, but in general, I love these designs. I think these are really unique, special suits. Just hear me out on the sizing and know that the black trousers run small and that everything else seems to run really true to size. So, but also keep in mind some of these like areas where they've cut corners. So if you're really like saving your money to buy a nice high quality suit, and this is like your first suit, I would look other places potentially. But if you're like me and you love a good fashion suit and you have a little more disposable income, and not that I'm reckless with my money by any means, don't get me wrong, but maybe this will be a good option for you. So again, I'm putting this out on Monday. It is Friday right now. So hopefully, I don't know why people would go crazy over the weekend and like everything would sell out, but a lot of these styles should still be available. I hope this video helped. I know it helped me, and I'm still going to keep thinking about, and you know what? Let me know in the comments below. What should I keep? What should I send back? What are your thoughts? Did you guys have these same issues that I had when you ordered any of this stuff? And yeah, let's talk about it down in the comments. Very, very curious. And I'll see you guys in my next video.